Life's a Trip is my favorite Trippie Redd album that he's released in his whole discography. The wide variety of his versatility and genre blending instrumentation sounds is all over this project, and it helps solidify Trippie as one of the main figures that's gonna last in the SoundCloud wave. Starting off with the album cover itself, it gives you a pretty clear indication that this album's gonna be all over the place, and it really gives off a unique aesthetic about how the tone of the album's gonna be, not just by hearing the music, but also giving you the illusion that you're just drifting off in your mind into another dreamy, spacey world.
Yeah, boy.
The cover for the album was done by an artist named Steven Gilbert, who also designed Trippie Redd's other album Trip at Night, which made a lot of sense because that album was also a spin-off of Life's a Trip. Steve Gilbert is an extremely talented artist, and if you check out some of his other work, it's just as crazy as the cover art of Life's a Trip. Like literally, every artwork that he has almost seems psychedelic. And I'm giving you this warning right now, don't be on shrooms or be high looking at these, cause it's gonna fuck you up for a second. I'm sober right now and this artwork is still playing mind games on me, but it's in a good way. And if you like the cover of Life's a Trip, you will like a lot of his artwork that he does. And I also want to say this, I know this is kind of random, but the Life's a Trip cover kind of reminds me of the Michael Jackson album that came out after he died. I don't know why, maybe because on both album covers so many things is going on in the picture, but I always thought that could just be me being weird, or somebody else could think the same thing, cause to me these albums look so similar. And as a kid, I always thought this Michael Jackson album cover was so dope too, that and the Dangerous one. But I'm getting off topic. Steven also did some of Trippie Redd singles too, which was of course fire, and I'm hoping them two will continue to work together in the future. Trippie had a wide range of favorite music artists that he listened to growing up, such as guys like T-Pain, Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, Slipknot, and Marilyn Manson. And that was very evident on his Life's a Trip project. He had a sad melodic lullaby song like Taking a Walk, where he poetically expresses his inner demons, contemplating if he should take his own life.
So they think I wanna die, yeah, cause my dose is suicide, yeah, but my coffin would be nice, yeah, so that bitch always so nice.
To another song like Uka Uka, which is a 6ix9ine diss song, bragging about he made him who he is, so how he could be jealous of him. Revenge, which was a tribute song to his late brother Dirty Red, who passed away. And I also believe that the song title is inspired by XXXTentacion's Garrett Revenge, since that song too was a tribute to Jocelyn Flores and his friend Garrett. But I could be reaching on that a little bit since he's never confirmed it, but hey, it's too coincidental to have the same similar song titles for the similar reasons.
Used to feel so empty, now the chips is stacking up. I need like every fucking penny and everyone that's with me. I used to feel alone, but I know my brother's soul is with me. I know Upa's soul is with me.
Even on a song like How You Feel, it just stands out from the whole project, where it's just Trippie and only a guitar playing. No trap drum beats, no melodic melodies where he sounds like that he's high off drugs. Just beautiful vocals and instrumentation, where his voice coexists with the beat and carries the track. And of course, he got a hype banger on here, Dark Knight Dumbo. And he ends it off with the most beautiful outro track that Trippie's ever had in his whole career, on a song called Underwater Fly Zone. This album right here, I'm not gonna say it's underrated because it is certified platinum and it has over 1 billion streams, and many Trippie Redd fans like me love this project, but I kind of feel like it's underappreciated. Even at the time when it initially came out, more hip hop fans were focused on the beef that him and 6ix9ine had, and more concerned about the antics rather than the music that Trippie Redd was doing.
None of your songs are platinum. I have 5. Yes, they are. Fuck Love is definitely platinum. Fuck Love is not your song. Love Scars, Love. You said Fuck Love is not a platinum song. It's not your song. It's not your song. You're a feature. Nigga, I made the song. X didn't even. It don't matter. You're a feature. And I sent it to him and gave it to him, nigga.
And also another thing I want to add is Life's a Trip came out in a very stacked year in music. It was released just a week later after Travis Scott dropped his highly anticipated album Astroworld, and it also came out the same week that Nicki Minaj dropped her album, and just a month and a half or 2 months after Kanye West and Drake just released their projects. Keep in mind that J. Cole had released his album KOD, Juice WRLD just released his debut album Goodbye and Good Riddance, X would release ? The Weeknd dropped My Dear Melancholy, A$AP Rocky and Playboi Carti would drop their albums, Future would release Beast Mode 2, Denzel Curry dropped his best project. You know a nigga like Youngboy dropped like 5 projects that year.
Yeah, shout out Huncho 3 times. Bitch, I'm riding with the gang. I be riding with them AK.
But overall, my point is 2018 was flooded with music, and everybody and their mama dropped the album. Well, except Kendrick and Frank Ocean, but them niggas never dropped those, so that ain't nothing new.
Drop the album! Drop the album! That's all you gotta do! All you gotta do is drop the album! Drop it today!
Well, you could for Kendrick count the Black Panther album, but my point is 2018 was a super competitive year, and damn near all the heavyweights in music dropped. Though it did sell pretty good, with it selling over 73,000 copies in its first week, debuting at number 4 on the Billboard 200s, which was its highest at the time, but in my opinion, this album should have sold way more. Not that the sales were bad since he still outsold 6ix9ine, but there was a lot of people around that time that didn't consider Trippie Redd a real artist. They just looked at him as like some mumble rapper who just used auto-tune all day, and it took him years to really come around and appreciate this project that he's released. I feel like Life's a Trip is like the standard for a good Trippie Redd album, and every time he releases a new project, a lot of them compare it to that. I myself do this too, and that's probably not always a good thing to do, cause every artist should evolve and change their sound up, but this project right here was just something different, and to be honest, I don't know if Trippie's gonna ever top this. But these is my thoughts and opinions on why Life's a Trip is my favorite Trippie Redd album. Y'all be sure to leave y'all's down below, and do you think Life's a Trip is Trippie Redd's most timeless album? Cause you know how he be like he make timeless music. Do y'all think Life's a Trip is timeless? Or do y'all even think that Trippie Redd makes timeless music in general? Y'all be sure to let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to like the video, comment, share, subscribe. Have a nice day.